Hi, my name is Barb Hudak, and I'm a registered nurse of over 35 years with a specialty in cardiovascular intensive care nursing. I started my career in the United States Air Force. In 1998, after 12 years on active duty, I transitioned to the Mayo Clinic Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona. We were building our first hospital from the ground up, and I was invited to be part of the leadership team. It was at the Mayo Clinic that I learned about HeartMath. In 2008, our chief nurse at the time was offering an invitation for a pilot study for leaders. And this was with regard to resilience and agility in the workforce. Well, I had never heard of HeartMath. I'd never really heard of resilience nor self-care. This was actually all new to me. So I took the program a little bit skeptical and was so interested in the technology that we received. Basically a sensor that clipped to the ear that measured not only heart rate, but the space between the beats, which is heart rate variability. I didn't know anything about it at the time, but what I've learned very quickly and over the years is that this is a very strong predictor of overall well-being. And so my initial heart rate variability tracing was dismal. It was red, it was incoherent, it was basically stating that my nervous system was not working well. It was not optimal. And what I realized is that I had been fooling myself for probably decades, thinking that I was fine, that I was doing okay, that my evaluations were great, and I really wasn't paying attention, and I wasn't aware to what was happening within me. And this equipment was a great lie detector. What I learned over the course of that training was not only tools and techniques to have more compassion for myself, to really begin to refocus, but to improve my heart rate variability and to improve my resilience, improve my energy. My sleep improved, and the amount of energy I had at the end of the day got better. And this was really surprising to me. Again, I was very skeptical. And what I've learned in this program at that time was so transformational, not only for myself, but for the cohort that I was in, our leadership group, as well as the oncology nursing group. The results that we received were statistically significant. And for example, anxiety was reduced, levels of energy were improved, the intention to quit for some of the staff members who we didn't even realize that intention was already there, that dropped. The amount of time that they felt, time constraints and time pressure, that reduced. Really interesting. And actually looking at the oncology nursing group, this is a published study, by the way. If you're interested, I'm happy to share that with you. It is on the HeartMath website. But the oncology nurse manager, really, we were reviewing the studies and she said, did I give them any more time in their day? No. They still had that same 12 hours to complete all their tasks. But what she offered them was these techniques which help to prioritize, to get laser focused, to triage, to get their jobs done. The surprising result was that incremental overtime on that unit decreased, which was a great win financially for the organization. But imagine the win for the nurses, the staff. They were able to get their tasks done on time, go home, or go out wherever they were going after the end of their shift, have the energy to spend quality time with their family or their friends. That was a huge transformation for me. So much so that I decided to become a part of the HeartMath trainer team within the hospital. Over the course of 5 years, our team trained over 1,100 employees. And to carry on that legacy, let's say, I became a HeartMath trainer for HeartMath Institute and HeartMath LLC. And now I'm honored to train trainers within hospitals, within the military, within law enforcement, to carry on that tradition and to share resilience techniques. For me, it's all about self-awareness. We can't fix what we don't know. Sometimes we normalize stress and it just becomes a part of life. This offers us the awareness to gauge and say, where am I right now? What can I do about it? We offer self-regulation techniques. And then how do we sustain those benefits? It's through consistent daily practice and application of very simple techniques that over time begin to rewire and repattern and reprogram our brains and our functions, our behaviors, our thoughts, our emotions. And this has been such a game changer for me that I am so grateful to this day to the HeartMath organization for bringing this into the Mayo Clinic, and for our leadership who had the foresight within the nursing profession to really share this for our leaders, for our staff nurses, and it is still in use today.